Our spotlight story tonight is about a fundraiser going on to help renovate the Moses Lake Library. Reporter Jeff Chu has the details.
They're saying eat more space burgers at Moses Lake Library after the library received a $5,000 donation from the Lioness Club of Moses Lake. The Lioness donation, drawn from proceeds the club makes by selling space burgers at Grant County Fairgrounds, will go toward a $130,000 project to replace shelving at the library. Space Burgers is the Lioness Club's one and only fundraising effort that peaks during Grant County Fair Days this week. The Lioness donation was recently made to the Moses Lake Library Foundation and accepted by Foundation President Tim Furman. Furman said the library was grateful for the donation. It brings the library one step closer to replacing deteriorating shelves, many of which date back to the library's opening in 1964. The Lionesses sell up to 22,000 Space Burgers during Grant County Fair Week. Space Burgers date back to the 1964 World's Fair in Seattle. Lioness President Terry Sell said last year they sold about 60,000 Space Burgers.
For us, this is a big accomplishment because we have done this pretty much all on our own with sometimes 30 or less women and volunteers, of course.
A Space Burger is a concoction of ground beef, secret sauce and spice, and lettuce pressed in a machine that toasts the white bread in the shape of the Seattle Space Needle.
We're going for our millionth dollar, which we're going to celebrate next year. Everything we make, we give back to the community, whether it's the Boys and Girls Club, Youth Dynamics, and we get a lot of donation requests, a lot. And we try to help as many as we can, and when it comes to an organization like the library, we were glad to try to do what we could to get them the updated cabinets and shelving that they needed, because it's actually a very nice building and it's been here forever, and it houses, books for children. You can rent them, you can get movies, internet. So when they ask for donation, that's what we had prior to fair. Usually by the end of the year we're running out of funds, and so then we start over for the next year. So we had that to give, and we were very grateful to do so.
Sell said the Lioness Club has designs on expanding their Space Burger stand on the fair's midway to increase production. Space Burgers and Moses Lake Library are, incidentally, celebrating their 50th anniversaries. The Lioness Club made about $60,000 at the Space Burger stand last year. Moses Lake Lioness Debbie Grazer has been working at the stand for 20 years.
It's always been a lot of fun, and it's always been fun making money and spreading it back to the community where they need it the most.
Grazer says she always musters the energy to come back and make and sell Space Burgers for the Lionesses. You'll often find Grazer pumping out the Space Burgers herself.
Sometimes when we get really busy, there's two at that end, and I can do two at a time, so that's fun.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Keep giving.
We'll be right back after this.